Hello, this is Lucretia, and I've decided to do yet another video. I'm having fun with these because I feel like I get a chance to elaborate more and I can reach more people this way. So today's video, I'm going to talk about 10 things that is going to keep you from losing weight or reaching your fitness goals in 2013. I've been a Beachbody coach for about a year, so as you can imagine, I talk to a lot of people about, what they need to do to lose weight, and I find that I have the same ones over and over again. This is not to bash them. This is just to say that, you know, people have problems doing it. People find it difficult. But what makes it even more difficult is attitude. And I want to discuss 10 attitudes and actions that will keep you from losing weight in 2013. All right, I have a little list. So, I may look over from time to time. So the first one is the attitude. That won't work for me. All right, so people post their before and after pics, or people say, people may get in the conversation and say, hey, I stopped eating this and I started eating more of this and I started eating that, and then the response is, that's not gonna work for me. What worked for you may not work for me. And without even trying it. So that attitude alone is gonna stop you from even getting any further if your whole attitude is that won't work for me. All right. The attitude you need to have is that could possibly work for me, and I'm going to try it out and see if it doesn't. See if it does work, and if it doesn't, hey, I'll try another way. It's how bad you want it. If you want it bad, you're willing to risk anything. Not necessarily risk anything, but hey, a lot of the things people are doing now make sense. Like if you have talked to a few people and their diets are similar because they cut out similar foods, then that ought to tell you something. Um, People need to stop looking for the weight loss foods and focus on healthier foods. So if you know a person that has a healthier diet than they did before, then that is working for them. There's no way that it's not going to work for you. It's a matter of whether you want to do that or not. Number two, I don't have time. Oh God, I get that so much, and it irks me a little bit just because I know that we make time for what we feel is important. I get that people are busy, people are working, people are doing a lot of things, but you have to find a way to fit it in your schedule because guess what? The time will never be right. All right? The time is never going to be right for you to start getting fit. It's a lifestyle change. It's not a diet. You're not just going to start working out for 3 months and then just stop. This is something that you're going to have to fit in for your lifestyle if you want to lose weight and keep it off. So you have to make time. A few months ago, I was in graduate school. I was doing internship. Um, I have 3 kids. I have a 3-year-old, 18-month-old. My 7-month-old was probably 2 months then. But I made a commitment. I said, I don't care. At least 3 times a week, I'm going to work out. If you look back in old videos, you see me working out with my kids in the background. They were all over me. They were stopping me, but I was still trying. I wanted it bad, okay? I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. And I don't care if they're around. I don't care if they keep stopping me. I'm going to at least try. It's all about effort. You have to make time. And then there's I don't have time to cook. That's why I eat out a lot. Well, I didn't really have a lot of time to cook either. I would only cook 2 or 3 times a week. And, I have little cooking appliances to help me cook food faster. Maybe that's what you need to do. Or I always suggest, cooking things in advance. Picking one day out the week to prep and prepare foods. Refrigerate and freeze the rest. One day, okay? Learn how to eat foods that are on the go. There are some foods I ate that I didn't have to cook. I would fix a sandwich, fix a salad, take some fruit on the go. Do what you have to do. If you want it bad enough, you will find a way, okay? So, I don't have time, not an excuse. All right, moving on to number 3. I'm on a diet. I can't eat that. Gosh, that really irks my nerves, okay? Because people get under the impression that you have to eat perfect, and, if that's working for you, great. But if you know you've spent your entire life eating a lot of, hey, don't come on here out at nowhere. You know you've spent your entire life Eating a whole lot of sweets and all that stuff, it's going to be hard to let that go completely. If you're a really strong person, I believe in my heart there's no doubt that you can do that. But don't ever feel like you have to be perfect, because the thought that you have to eat things perfect is going to stop you. You're going to eventually get tired of depriving yourself, that you are going to say, you know what, forget this. I'm just going to eat cake, I'm going to eat cookies, I'm going to eat ice cream, I'm going to eat everything. And that's what's going to happen, and you're going to mess yourself up. So it's okay to eat, that piece of pie every now and then. It's okay. Matter of fact, it's some people set aside a day out of the week to just eat what they want to eat. You're not on a diet if you're doing it correctly, okay? You are living a healthy lifestyle. You've made a lifestyle change that you've cut out certain foods, but you can have some of those foods every now and then. Trust me, it works. Everybody that I know who's lost weight and kept it off practices moderation, okay? It's all about moderation. All right, number 4, hating. Oh my God. If you find yourself hating on skinny people, then I'm going to need for you to do better, okay? You cannot hate on people and think that you're going to get the results. I'm a fan on a lot of fitness pages, and I will see someone post a picture, a before and after picture, and then here comes the hater. Oh, that's too skinny, or she didn't have that much weight to lose anyway. Oh, well, she had it easy because blah blah. No, stop it. I don't care whether somebody lost 20 pounds or 100 pounds. They did the same exact work to lose that, and you can do that too if you try. But you cannot hate. You got to think positive. You got to get your mind in that set where you are not thinking about other people. Stop worrying about other people. Do you? Okay? That's too much work. That's another attitude. Could you get my phone, please? I'm sorry. When you say, oh, that's just too much work, that is going to stop you, because guess what? It does take work, especially if you're very overweight. It's going to take work if you want to lose weight, but you don't have to kill yourself. But the more you keep saying that's just too much work, the more you are stopping yourself from getting the results you want, because you're going to have that in your head that, I don't want to try that, I don't want to do that because that just looks too hard. And yeah, guess what? It is hard. Everything's hard in life. What isn't? All right, you got to get over it, and you got to make a good effort. So get rid of those attitudes. I don't feel like. I'm just so tired. I had a long day at work today. I'm stressed out. My kids keep asking me for money, and I'm just so worn out. I don't feel like working out today. I don't feel like cooking. I'm just going to go get some pizza. Okay. Everybody has days like that, but you cannot let your guard down all the time. You have to talk yourself out of it, okay? Anytime you get to the point where you just don't feel like doing it, you got to talk to yourself. You got to say, come on, get up. All right, how bad do you want this? Okay? You really got to talk to yourself. Trust me, I've been there. Especially when I was working out heavily. I've stopped because of health issues that I'm still trying to work out with joint pains. But when I first started, there would be times where I would be like, you know what? I barely got sleep last night, and I just don't feel like working out. Guess what? It'll be over with fast. As soon as you can start, it's going to finish, all right? Not it's going to finish. As soon as you start, it'll happen fast, okay? Just get it over with. Do what you got to do. You got to remind yourself how bad you really want this, okay? Especially if you're a person that's been battling with weight problems for years. You've been on and off. Come on. You can't afford to say, I don't feel like it. It's okay to take breaks. I get that. It's okay. But do not let your guard down to the point where this is happening to you every day, that you just don't feel like it. You have to give yourself a reason to want to do work, okay? All right, next attitude. That costs too much. All right, when you have that attitude, yeah, you definitely are limiting yourself. It doesn't matter whether you're trying to pay a personal trainer, whether it's a gym membership, whether it's a weight loss program. It's going to cost, all right? If you look for cheap, you get cheap. If you're always trying to find a way to beat around the cost, you're limiting yourself because you have to think. The gym profits from you paying for your membership over and over again, right? Uh, they have to make their money. They're giving you equipment. They're giving you everything you need to succeed, all right? But even though that may not always be the case, everything costs. You got to get over it. You have to decide whether it's worth it. There are a lot of people that say, hey, I can't afford to join the Beachbody Challenge. Well, that's fine. I can direct you to a DVD that costs $20 if you really want to get it off. And then guess what happens? They turn that down. So, if you find yourself always thinking about cost, then that's a problem. Because what I've learned about people is people can afford what they want to afford. All right? I've seen people say that they're on a budget, but they saved up all year for a vacation. I've seen people bust their tails to get their kids Christmas gifts. I've seen people, bust their tails the month before school starts to get their kids their school supplies. So if you felt like those things are important, then I think you should take your health the same way. All right? So whether it's a personal trainer, gym, whatever, you got to find a way to fit it in your budget. You have to decide whether it's worth it or not. And if if it's worth it, you're going to be learning ways that you can lose weight and keep it off. That's bottom line. And that is why I promote the Beachbody Challenge, because you have a program that's yours to keep forever. You get Shakeology that's going to help with your nutrition. That's one less meal that you have to prepare. And plus, you get coaching. Can I say that again? You get coaching. So, hey, it's totally worth it because you got that support, and you're going to be less likely to give up. So, boom, I'm not even going to sell that to you. I'm not even going to try to sell that on this video, but just saying. All right. Next attitude. I can eat everything I want as long as I just, work out twice as hard. That's not the case. You can't do that. You cannot out-train a terrible diet. You can't think you're going to eat at McDonald's daily and Hardee's for lunch and then Burger King for dinner and then decide you're going to go to the gym and just burn off all those calories. It doesn't work that way. You have to cut out enough to the point where you are ending up with less calories than before. You're going to have, what you do daily is going to impact your progress. Alright? So, if you're eating fast food 3 times a day and then hitting the gym, then I can probably guess that you're not even getting all the way through your workouts because it's tiring, because you don't even have the energy because you're not feeding your body the right food. So, if your mindset is, hey, I can just eat all I want and just burn off the calories and I'll be fine, think again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are y'all doing? Get down. So, yeah, you can't out-train a bad diet. You need to focus on nutrition first, then working out. All right, Jordan, are you finished? Okay. Next attitude. Hey, Sean, could you get down, please? I need to lose weight really fast. Like, what do I have to do to lose 10 pounds fast? I gotta lose weight. No, get out of that attitude. It can happen fast, but the ways I tell you, yeah, you probably won't want to do it because guess what? All I can tell you is if you want to lose weight faster, you're gonna have to cut out all the bad junk faster. So, but if you have that attitude, fast, you're gonna get disappointed easily when it's not happening as fast as you like. So you're gonna have to get out of that mindset and realize that it's gonna take time, but you're gonna have to do the work. It's gonna take time. A lot of people are confused by the scale because the scale is a liar. Okay, I can say I weigh 110. All right, I lost about 30 pounds today. But if you look at me, I don't look like I weigh 110. And so what happens is people will look at the scale and they'll start off losing 4 pounds a week, and then it starts tapering off to 2 pounds a week, and then you're like, oh no, what am I doing wrong? And you're not doing anything wrong. It's just gonna start. You're just gonna start losing weight at a slower rate, but because when you're first starting out, you're gonna lose faster because you're just getting them off, and then especially if you have a good workout program, you're putting on muscle. So your fat is converting to muscle. You're not going to see that difference on the scale, but you can see that with your measurements. So if you're a person that's scale watching every day, and of course it's going to seem like it's happening slow for you, but if you do that, you're only going to set yourself up to be disappointed. So don't do that. Just focus on those habits that you need to make happen so that you can start losing weight, like changing your diet, eating right, working out, and stop paying attention to the scale so much. Weigh yourself once a week. That's it. Measure once a week. That's it. All right. And then, like I said, once you're in the habit, things are gonna happen for you. But you cannot have that mindset. I gotta lose fast. I gotta lose fast, because when you do, you're only setting yourself up for disappointment, and it's just not gonna happen for you. So I don't know another way to put it. Yes, you can lose weight fast, but like I said, it's gonna start tapering off. So, like if you focus on those habits. If you have a good workout program, let's say you have a fun workout program, you got Zumba, you got something on the Wii. I know I have Just Dance 3. That's something that's fun. If you pick something like that, or I recommend Hip Hop Abs or Rockin' Body. Rockin' Body is my favorite because it's so much dancing, and Shanti is just a lot of fun. Alright, if you pick something like that, you're going to be so caught up in dancing, and just having fun that you're not going to even think about it as a workout. But your mind, it comes from your mindset that you have to change working out from being a chore that you don't want to do as a necessity and something that's going to benefit you. So that is why I always recommend choosing a fun program, because you're less likely to give up. You're having fun. But that, like I said, that lose weight fast mentality comes from, I kind of just want to lose weight for an event or something. I have like 3 weeks where I have to fit in this wedding dress, and then, after that, I just kind of don't care. But then when you do that, you're rushing the results. You're not really feeling like doing the work. So stop thinking like that, all right? You want to lose weight fast? The faster you change your habits, like instead of eating 2 meals a day, eat 6 meals a day. Start eating more fruits and vegetables, cutting out fried foods, drinking more water, cutting out some of the fattier meats, and meats with preservatives and things like pork and beef. Yeah, you can lose weight fast. That can happen. If you're working out 5 times a week for at least 30 minutes, it can happen fast for you. I don't know how fast you're expecting, but hey, it can happen fast. But you have to get out of that mindset. Alright, and last but very least, comparing yourself to others. Please stop comparing yourself to other people, because it's not getting you anywhere. You can't compare yourself. You can't look at somebody and see that they lost 30 pounds in 4 months, 3-4 months, and then think that you can do the same. Yes, anything is possible, but everybody's different. Your body is different. Your body you may be made mostly of muscle, and once you start losing that, the numbers are going to show up a little smaller. Let's say you did the same exact workouts, the same exact diet as that person, and they lost 30 pounds in 4 months, and you lost 15 pounds. That may mean that you may have more muscle. Alright, you can't compare yourself. Comparing yourself is only setting yourself up for failure. Because you're like, how come they did that so fast? Or how come, don't worry about that. Just focus on the habits, and focus on the habits you need to make happen, like working out and eating right. Boom. Alright? No comparing. Stop it. Especially with men, okay? If you live with your husband, boyfriend, brother, and you can see them eat horrible food, eat fatty burgers every day, and they don't gain weight, and you can't do the same, alright? Especially if you're female. We have hormones that make it easier for us to hold on weight. They don't have to work as hard as us, so don't think you can do the same thing they can do. They can have the same workout plan as you, and they can eat totally different and still reach their goal. So stop comparing. Do what needs to be done, and what you need to do is focus on eating a cleaner diet and working out regularly. Alright, if you really want to get results, you need to be working out 5 times a week, 3 times minimum, okay? But 5 times a week to a strength training program or interval training program. That means you're incorporating weights and cardio in your workouts, and that's going to help you lose weight faster. And Okay, so as I went through them all, attitude is everything. Your mindset is everything. A lot of people make weight loss too freaking hard, okay? It does not have to be hard. You got to change your mindset first, and everything else will follow. When I made the decision that I was going to eat cleaner, it was because of my health, because I needed that energy. I started changing it from eating out of boredom and eating just because I felt like it to eating for energy. Eating because I was truly hungry and I needed that energy. And, you know, like I said, everything falls in place once you get those habits in place. But you got to do the work, all right? So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you took something from that. And you want more from me, you can always visit my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Coach Lucretia. The link will be below. Or visit my blog at getfitwithmenow.com. Bye-bye. Have a happy new year. Bye-bye.